Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfarball.com and Ultimate Guard. Alright, there's some green Pepega cards. Green. Bleh. Alright, Grasp of Darkness it's clearly the strongest card in this pack. I think I take Shock. Just because it's just the most fun archetype, and I just want to do that. And green is bleh. Bleh. Alright. I don't know, Shock, look into wheel, and there's just also two very good white cards in these boosters. Gale's Wooper and Selfless Savior are both playable. There's Yawgmoth's Will. There's Yawgmoth's Will. I don't think Mistral Singer is that good. I mean, it's fine, don't get me wrong, it's fine, but it's not that good. It's definitely not needed in order to get a good blue-red deck. I think I'm taking Yawgmoth's Will. Looking to get some white Pepega creatures. But I don't really want to draft white-red too much, because I always draft white-red. Alright, get Roaming Ghostlight. Red is shallow. What about this card? Oh, merda. Yeah, let's just get that. Alright, Chandra's Magmut will do the job of just being a 2/2 filler that does some extra damage. Now I wish I'd take that, now I wish I'd take that flyer earlier. I'm taking Tide Skimmer. It's not too good. It's not too good, but I have Rooming Ghostlight already, and this is a powerful, uncommon. No, I don't splash in this format. In this format you can't splash. There's no fixers. You only play 2 colors in this format. Yeah, I mean, M21 unfortunately has green and black are very weak to me, but other than that, it's fun. Like whenever I draft my decks, if they're open, it's very fun. But maybe it's not a draft that you can enjoy for so long though. Whereas Ikoria, I was enjoying it for the longest of the time. I think I'm taking Laboratory Larcenist. There's potential behind this card. If you get like Rousing Greed, is a good combo. I'm thinking Watcher of the Sphere's what's that? 7th pick. It's a good signal, I think. Allora, yeah, Ikoria is very fun in my opinion. Oh, Thrill of Possibility is pretty. I mean, both of these cards are very mediocre. Defiant Strike and Thrill. I think I'll take Thrill just because if I go blue-red spells, it's the most. It's the card that I want the most. Alright, I like Tome Anima in an aggro deck, or rather, in a deck that wants to just. Because ideally I get like Rousing Reeds with Laboratory Larcenist. Blue-white hasn't been very good for me though. Yeah, I prefer drafting with people than with bots. I think drafting with bots is okay if you are a beginner and need to take a longer time to read the cards. But I prefer to draft with people. It's just that I really want to send signal and receive signals, and I think bots don't do that very well. Maybe they try to do that, but they definitely don't do it too well. Yeah, I either go Boros or reads it all the time. Yeah, I mean, is it? I think I've drafted Izzet 3 times, and all 3 times went 7 wins. Although this time it's not looking too good though, fortunately. Since the red is pretty shallow. Human draft this twice like it's expensive. For me it's good because I on average win a little bit more, so that means that I win more. It's like when you go to the paper tournament, they're more expensive. I prefer it because it means there's also more rewards. Alright, and now we open. Let's focus. What do I want to open? You know what I want to open? Teferi. Ah. El Templo de la Mierda. Alright, I'll take Turn to Slag. Turn to Slag is a nice... It's not too good, but it's okay removable. Are you playing... No, you play against random people. But you draft. Like, the good thing of the pod draft is that you can, like, send signal and receive signals. Alright, Trolling Old, it's an interesting one. I think I'm taking it here. I think I'm not white. I'm not white. White wasn't open at all. This card was open because it's 2-color, but white wasn't open at all, so I don't want to go into white this pack. Wow, could have had so many black removals. Alright, getting a Spellgorger weird. It's not going to be the most amazing card in my deck. This draft is just blue-red cards, which is way worse than the previous draft. Nyambi? Oh, is Nyambi your daughter? Really? I didn't know that. Is Nyambi Teferi's daughter? Yeah, this deck isn't looking too good. We have good cards. Turn to Slag Shock. These two, I don't know. Wow, what a pack. What a pack. There's at least 5 cards that I would be so happy to take. Frantic Inventory Op, Rousing Raid, Challenger's Magma, Alba Fiend, Experimental Overload. I think I'm taking the Overload, but in this deck, Overload is not very good. Alright, I'm taking Turn to Slag over Minstrel Singer. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe take Minstrel Singer. Because I have Tide Skimmer. Although these cards don't really fit the deck. Maybe I'm just going for blue-red spells this late. No, right? It won't turn out well. I think I still take Turn to Slag. I already have some 3-drops that work with spells. I don't want to have too many of those. Alright, this is a reasonable 2-drop, especially when you have Turn to Slag, which is an expensive removal spell and it can get cheaper by... it costs less with the Volcanic Arsonist. Uncommon for the Vault. I don't like Sky Scanner. I don't play Sky Scanner in my decks. Sky Scanner is good with Jolorel, that's about it, I think. Otherwise, it's just not worth the body. Sorry, the mana to pay for it. Decent Ubu Flyers? I don't think so. I don't think so. In the first boosters, I only had Watcher of the Mist as a white card. So, despite that, so this means that in third pack, I would have also not have received enough cards. It's very important to understand when drafting signals and what will happen in the third boosters and etc. Yeah, we pulled through the 0-2-7-2 in the previous draft. Nice. Love Magmut. Magmut is very, very good. Take Blufful Caves, you never know what's happening. Alright, I want to open Teferi. Oh, Kamadoska! Sublime Epiphany! One of the strongest cards in M21. I have this card in my cube, and every time someone casts it, the game ends. And it's the same in draft, let me tell you. We had the draft. I remember it was a blue-white. We went 7 wins. When we got 3rd pick, Sublime Epiphany, in like 3rd boosters, and it was like... It's unlosable when you got 6. Maybe we will overload. Actually, I don't even know if I want the 2nd overload in this deck. Oh, Volcanic Geyser. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe I'm cutting Tide Skimmer and... Yeah, Tide Skimmer just doesn't fit this deck at all. Alright. How many Turns to Slag do I want? I just gotta get a lot of these. Alright, I need to get more Voldan Arcanist, but I think I take Turns to Slag over those mediocre creatures. Not a big fan of Lofty Denial. Is my cube digital? What does that mean? Alright, get bounce spell. Not too good actually, the bounce spell. Yeah, I really dislike bounce spell in general limited. I had it in my previous draft because I had like 5 frantic inventory. So I don't think I needed a card advantage. I think I'm taking a spell gorger weird. Alright, big nose. Big nose isn't going to be good, very good in this deck though. Actually, I don't think this deck is for Big Nose Goblin. I think I'm taking Wall of Runes. Wall of Runes will be needed. I have 1 frantic inventory. I'm taking the second one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, I'll take a land. Very happy to get a land here. Uncommon for the vault. Maybe Wishcoin Crab. Maybe Wishcoin Crab is better than Tomanima. I doubt it. But this is a playable card. I really don't want to play a Sanctum of Calm Waters. Fun Castle, yeah. Alright. How many Spell Gorger Weird do I want to play? I don't know. Anyway, I think I take it. Yeah, I think I take it. Teferis Protege. Maybe this is better than... I have 20 cards, so I for sure have to put something in that deck. Allora, we have 20 cards. Maybe it's just some filler creature. I wish I had more Vodine Arcanist. That's unfortunate. Yeah, these spells are all playable. Library Larcenist maybe isn't playable because they don't have any rousing read. Allora, I have very many playables in the sideboard. Just have to understand which of the last 4 fillers do I want to put in this deck. I guess I can go like Spell Gorger Weird and Frantic Inventories. It's 1 more spell for the Spell Matter card, Spell Gorger Weird, Experimental Overload. What's Glide Master? No, I don't play these cards. Maybe I just need 1 more Toma Anima, just because I need just bodies to tap my opponent with. Read the Tides? I don't think I want another 6-drop. My deck is already pretty heavy. I have a lot of 5 drops, 5 drops, 1 6-drop. I think my deck is already too heavy. Wishstone Crab. I think Tomanima is better than the Crab. My deck has the possibility of drawing an extra card, and yeah. Yeah, that's the deck. It's much worse than the previous one, but it's fine. Dai, levate. Yeah, every time I take a screenshot, I have to be... Alright. Okay, we got a deck. I think I'd play even amount of basics this time around. Okay, I'll go to the bathroom, and then we start playing with this wonderful, less wonderful deck than the previous one. You go first, thanks. I'll go Island first. So that my opponent doesn't understand it and I'll shock immediately. Alright, Boros. Concordia, Pegasus. And we'll play the weird. Hopefully they play a 2000 makeshift battalion. Can you just go land makeshift battalion, please? Die. Makeshift battalion. Yeah, exactly. Don't play their accommodating cube. That's true as well. Makeshift battalion. Come on, let's go. Let's go power creep. Bravo, power creep. Thanks for listening to Mango suggestions. We first picked Opt. Opt is very good in M21. Alright. Now we have some 5s. We gotta draw an island. If we draw an island, our hand is unlocked. If not, it's gonna be tough. Oh, different basics. Alright, lots of defense over there. Madonna che merda. Yeah, I told you, Chad, that my experimental overload wasn't very good in this deck. I did warn you that experimental overload wasn't great in my deck, but still fine. Good enough to get in for 8 with my weirds. And get a 1/1. On Sunday I played Pioneer and I used these weird tokens to signal Ashok's Nightmare token. Ashok's Nightmare Muse is an amazing card, the one that makes the 2/3 nightmares. It's very, very powerful. Maybe that card's better than Teferone in Historic Esper. Could be. Weird tribal, that's true. Weird. They go Plague Engineer, -1/-1 to everything. Torino MTG with a party of 37. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to Mango Stream, where we're drafting. We are drafting some blue-red draft today. Some blue-red draft today. Ooh, opponent is defending here. Opponent is defending here. Hello. How was your stream? Allora, if I go attack with with the 2 weirds, they like double block with the 2 and 4 with these guys, and I can't kill it much. Basically, I lose a weird for one of these 2 bad cards. It's not a good trade, isn't it? I'll just play Magmud and say go. It's a good day? Yes, 7-0 is a good day. Lots of jams. Gotta love the jams. Gotta love the jams. Alright. We have a shock, which doesn't kill anything. But it did its job. It killed the makeshift battalion on turn 3. So that was nice. My hand is ready. It's ready to be unloaded as long as I draw one island, I guess. They attack with the Pegasus, or they don't attack. They attack with the Pegasus. Very nice. 16-9. That pass. Vabbè, chat, niente. I don't think I can attack here. I'll just ping them with the Magmut. We didn't see any big nose goblins. Not that they would be too good in my deck, honestly. Alright. Makeshift battalion coming down to be shocked again. As I get attacked for 2. Shock end of turn on the battalion and ping them with a Magmut. Or you get an 8. If I draw an island, it's very nice because I have plenty of good options, mainly entrancing. Vabbè, questa qua, there. No, another 5 drop. Jeez. Alright, you want the loot? I think so. So many good options right now I have. And do I want to attack here? I could trade the weird for on the trois. Would that make any sense? No. I just don't think I can ever lose this game. Let's just play this defensively. Let's just play this defensively. I don't need to run. I mean, like in a great, I'm in a great shape. I guess I can attack with a bunch of people now. Yeah, exactly. Say your son. Exclamation mark lose. Ping you at a 7. I go entrancing gold on the Pegasus. If they go feat of resistance, that's fine. Alright, now I go to combat. And they didn't tap my creatures. And I think I continue to be very afraid of my life. I've nowhere to go. Let's just take this low. The prowess creature, that 2 mana up, they could have Sure Strike. There's no point in attacking, really. Bye-bye. Bye-bye! And the Magmatas, I just keep pinging them. You know, there's patience. Patience is important. Patience is a skill that you need to learn. There's no... Okay, trigger. Has anyone ever killed an artifact with turn this lag? Sorry, an equipment. I don't think I've ever seen anyone killing an equipment with turns this lag. Alright, do I want to attack with my weirds? You did? Nice. Tacchiamo? No. But... there's really no way I can lose this game, so I will just keep on playing this super defensively. I'll win next turn with Pegasus. I'm pretty happy that I'm winning with Pegasus even in a deck without white. That's just really love. No, aspetta. Pepengu. This is... Yeah, this is exactly my spirit animal, is the Pegasus. Alright, Greyhound against Zigzag. Land Mr. Wall. Scrying lands to the bottom, spells to the top. Literally 1 mana 0/4 draw card. Defender. Ooh, what's that? 1 red? Riddle form. I'll bet. I think I'll thrill now, because I would hate if my opponent lost to Annihilate. I would hate if that happens. Don't be afraid of using instant speed as sorceries. Wall of Blossom, yeah, right? I'll go weird. This card's really bad. Yeah, this deck doesn't have that many good cards, but, you know, you don't always have the best decks. Oh, they're also playing it. You love to see it. Attack with weird, and then I'll play a Tome Anima. They still didn't play a land, which you also love to see it. It's just that blue and red are the superior colors, so often you're just cut and you just have to play fillers like the Fairy's Protege and Tome Anima. I even forgot that this card in my deck. Allora. What do we plan on doing? So opponent is very suspicious over there with their 2 lands up. Very suspicious. I think we just attack with the Tome Anima. If they double block, I'll kill the Protege and that's it. To play any spell to activate the Riddle form, I might just play Sure Strike. I think I'm just once again playing the status. Just imagine discarding a land because I thought I had so many lands on turn 2 when I had 5 lands, and then I literally just drew 6 spells in a row, which I'm not complaining. That's very lucky to draw that many spells in a row. But it's just funny that we're missing the 5th land drop. You know, after we had 5 on turn 2, we had 5 lands, and now on turn 5 we have 4 lands. Allora, I can go Experimental Overload and just dig for that land with this Thrill. I think I have to. I just have this amazing card in my hand that will probably win me the game once I'll play it. So yeah, I'll just once again wasting my experimental. Questa qua. It's not really not the best experimental overload you can possibly play. I don't think I've ever cast this card. It's been actually very many days since I've casted this card, because I don't really play this card often. I really dislike Pitchburn Devils. Alright, I'll go Rooming Ghostlight, bounce the Pitchburn Devils. And, do I want to attack with all my 3/3s? I think so. They will double block, but I'm okay with that. Oh, wait a second, what if I do this? I think this attack is actually great. Because this will push my opponent to either take 1 damage, or take 6 damage. So I actually love this attack with a 1/1 weird. My opponent now is in a spot where they either take this damage, so this attack was great. Like, whenever you attack with a creature and that creature connects, it's a great attack. Or, if they block this, they would have taken 6. I think I'm taking the Magmut over this, basically, Tolarian Scholar. Yeah. So it's important that you realize that making free attacks could be a thing whenever you play the game. Because sometimes you see, you know, mistakes where, like, your opponent is a scripted block and you could attack with 1 more creature. So, you know, this tiny plays are definitely matter. Allora, oh, vabbè, dai, I'll do this. So return a creature, create a copy, draw a card. And then we bounce Minstrel Singer. Attack with these 2. Opponent goes to 5. Nobody has ever lost a game where they resolve the Sublime Epiphany. I believe it. The datas actually say 100% of win rate. Also, we won the game because my opponent played a card and never used. It's called Riddle Form, in case you want to be tricked into playing that card. That and Sphinx's Tutelage are definitely the biggest trap in this M21 draft. Alright. Curve not amazing, but we'll take it. Yeah, now it's much better. Now I have a 2-3-4 curve. I don't know in standard how it will be. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe if it's good, it's like whatever. You know, it's never going to be like too good or something. I don't want to trade Magmut with Fetid Imp. The Magmut is 1 damage guaranteed, plus I have a shock in my deck. Oh, Carrion Grub. Brick. No, ma come? Il gluttonone. Va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene. I have a Sure Strike. Sure Strike basically can let you attack in almost all the board state, I'd say. Block, 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 Tenichi. No. I just got Toma Anima here. Opponent's on 15 already. We have, again, a pretty mediocre curve, but I think it's a threatening curve nonetheless. This card is nice. Allora, Fetid Imp gets a Death Touch. I guess I'm just gonna go Sure Strike on that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go Sure Strike on that. Hopefully they don't have a shock. Madonna mia if they have a shock. Porca merda if they have a shock. Te prego, no shock. Te prego, tengo familia, no shock. Gracias. Muy gracias. Alright, here go. I don't have double red to draw my turn to Slags, but I have 3 of them eventually. 11 to 14. The Thrill of Possibility will make the Tome Anima unblockable. Chandra Spyro Healing, che fa questa? Whenever source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent. Lose life. Alright, that's not... Porca madosca. Allora. What do we want to do here? I think I'll tap this and that and play Thrill, discarding Wall of Runes. Aspetta. Yeah, I'll play Thrill, discarding Wall of Runes. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of the hand is just reasonable. Then I'll play Weird and attack with the Tome Anima. It's unblockable. Alright, 19 to 13. If they attack me with a Kirin Grub, I'll take it. I'll take everything, actually. Because they have the Geyser, I can go, boom, Geyser you. Alright, Magma. Bing, bing, bing. Turn to Zlag, alright. Alright, change of plan. I'll turn to Zlag the Kirin Grub. They can pump it, like +1/+1, sure, if they have it. Card is mostly unplayable, so I don't really play around it much. I'm attacking just with these two. Maybe with this as well. Definitely not with the dog. The dog, ping ping. Yeah, I'll attack like this. If they have a combat trick and kill one of my creature, that'll be fine. Va bene. Okay. You go to 5, then you go to 6, and I go to 12. But I'm in a great shape here. As I said, this mediocre curve was just good, you know. Scorchy. Opponent has lots of removals. But it won't survive the Volcanic Geyser. Ugh. Volcanic Geyser goes... Ugh. Chandra's Magmut is a very powerful drop, 2-drop. Definitely one of the among the best 2-drop you can have in this format. Alright, we're actually not that far away from Mythic. M20 exactly? M20 is last year. No, I don't keep count of literally anything I do. I mean, last deck went 7-2, so you know it was very good. This draft, I mean, I played against. No, not against the 6. I've also like always drawn pretty well with this deck. Oh, imagine mulliganing and drawing a stunt Shieldmate. That's some bad variance right there. That is some bad variance right there. Alright. But I think I block here. If they have a combat trick or whatever, I'll play the combat trick. Do I want to do something here? I don't think so. I think I want to Volcanic Geyser that Daybreak Charger. Opponent's on 2 lands. Let's just protect my life total first. Not really the Black Goat. Not really, not really. You know what I hope, actually? I hope they'll ban Astrolabe in Modern. Not because I think the Astrolabe is particularly annoying in Modern, just because if they start banning it in Modern, it means that they'll ban it in Legacy soon as well. So yeah, that's actually the only thing I hope. It's like basically the Veil of Summer. It's gonna be like Veil of Summer, when they ban in Pioneer first, and then they ban it in like Standard and all the other formats. Alright, Wall of Runes is great. This is the reason why I play Wall of Runes. Madonna che merda Teferi's Protege. Actually, is it that bad? Might not be the worst. Might not be the worst here. Just because my opponent is also playing some Pepega creatures. So that one could actually work. Dard 90T. Usually there's a rule on Mango Stream where if you suggest to ban a card that's very bad, you just get timed out. That's unfortunately the rules. Very sad rules on Mango's channel. You might say that I am kind of mean, but I just can't stand it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you, but I love you and everyone else, but suggesting to ban very weak cards is just I have something against it. All right. Now we have to understand how to block this. And I think it's going to be as following. Wall of Runes here and Chandra's Magbat here. I don't want to double block anything because I don't want to just get blown out by a combat trick. Whereas if only they have a pump spell, it's just a 1-for-1, so it's okay. That was supposed to top this immediately, but whatever. And now I'll turn to select the Makeshift Battalion. Yeah, get out of here, Makeshift Battalion. And the counter on the spell goes weird. And we're passing, because we're playing this defensively. My opponent has 3 mediocre creatures and only 3 lands, so we can't really lose this game. It was Teferi 4. It was Teferi 4. No, Great Ferret, just because I like to have fun. And I hope that getting timed out doesn't forever scare you. But it's just fun, you know, to suggest that you should ban Teferi 4. That kind of shows you that, I don't know what it shows you. Doesn't show you very many good things, though. Alright, I keep on playing tutus. So you go to 17. Look at this Magmut. Doing its job. Okay, I'll play the Teferi's Protege. And I'll pass the turn. I basically now want to discard every single extra land that I have. Since the way I'm winning this game is slowly grinding my opponent with value. Or with flyers eventually, probably. So, in order to do so, I just need to discard every single extra land I get. Come a shock face. Alright, now I'm scared. Actually, I'm not scared. I'm just happy they shock face instead of the Magmut. No, vabbè, sono morto. No! No, non ci credo! No, vabbè! No, vabbè! No, non ci credo. Non ci credo. Non ci credo. I can't believe this. No. No. No, vabbè, dai. No. That's insane. That's just insane. I lost to the... Mauve. Good job. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Very happy for my opponent, actually. I mean, obviously I'm sad for me, but I'm happy for my opponent. You know, being sad doesn't necessarily take away just being happy for your opponent who just got to win the most crazy game ever. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw it coming. Probably only my opponent saw it coming. In deck building, they exactly pictured the scenario. Great job. Alright, we just need a mountain here. And it will be great. Opponent thankfully played a Porticulus Vine, which will make our things better. Actually, no. I mean, this card is basically Wall of Runes. Oh, no. Maze My Tome. That card's powerful. Oh, this is gonna be tough. My opponent basically mulliganed to 10 cards and started for 24 life. Mulligan into 10 cards is very many cards that you mulligan to. I usually dislike cards like that very much. I want my cards to be effective at all times. I don't like situational cards like that. But I mean, again, won my opponent the game. Again, it's not that my point of view is usually a right one. Just to tell you. Mengucci? Ma come Mengucci? I just said it's totally fine. Totally fine. Alright, I'm putting as Maze My Tome. I think I've never opened this card in draft. Yeah, I think I've never opened because I crafted I played 2 of them yesterday and I crafted both of them. I play against this a lot though. Pfft, what a bomb. Yeah, hopefully I'll kill that equipment with turns as lag. Allora. Let's attack them with a Tome Anima. Then I'll put another Tome Anima. And pass the turn. And as I pass the turn, I'll shock the Quirion Dryad. It could be good here. It would have killed the Maze Mind Tome on turn 3, the 3 mana Falter with Destroyed Artifact mode. I prefer without Yorion. Drunk Adtar. Drunk Teferi is just too important against the good deck. I'll pause the turn here. I'll let them finish their card draw effect. I don't want to use Sublime Epiphany to just deny a card. I'd rather just deny a spell. Yeah, like a Gnarled Sage. Allora, counter target spell, we have it. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's end. We have it. Create the copy. We have it. Draw a card. We have it. I mean, now my opponent did gain 4 cards with 1, but we also did with the Sublime Epiphany. So I guess now the game is basically we just equal the power level that my opponent had with that tome with just 1 card. Oh wow, we even drew the second Frantic Inventory. That's lucky. We played only 2 and we drew both of them. Although we drew a Wall of Runes with that, so that's much worse. Alright, I'll scratch to the bottom. Or to the top in this case. I was it's pretty negative. I thought it was another land on top. Then I attack for 9 and I pass the turn. Yeah, it is a pretty dumb card. But at the end of the day, draft is, you know, very often you have like game wins or game losses about rares. So it's just, it is what it is. No, I don't think so, Blood Gaze. I've just draw 3 cards. Plus I have Teferi's Protege if I want to trigger the Tome Anima. I'll discard Swiftwater Cliffs. Sure. Sure. So I have 6 damage. Unfortunately I don't have lethal, but Non butta neanche benissimo for my opponent, so it's okay. That's not bad. Imagine redrawing. Imagine redrawing Sublime Epiphany. Imagine playing more than one Sublime Epiphany in one game of Magic. That's tough. And the funny thing is that it doesn't even need, because we have a Volcanic Geyser. I mean, this card is... That's probably among the best cards in the set. Plus it is blue, which is, you know, in the one of the top colors on the set, so it's just a pretty good combination. Alright. Okay, we're still a lot of matches away from Mythic. We're definitely not getting there today, but hopefully tomorrow. Do you like M21 Limited? I do. Alright. This end is so-so. But I don't really mulligan hands with 2 lands. Our mana base is 9-9. It's not like earlier 10-7. Perfect. Perfect. We have a mountain out. Now we're good. Opponent's playing green. Everything coming together. Va bene. Do I want to cast Vodan Arcanist or Teferi's Protege? I think I'll go Vodan Arcanist so that next turn I can cast maybe Turn to Slag. I think I'll just go for Teferi's Protege. This card is like Colossal Majesty. This card is not bad, right? Whenever a creature power 4 greater enters the battlefield and you control, draw a card. Yeah, this was Colossal Majesty from M19. I used to play that card in M19. Yeah. It gives trample as well, yeah. It's not a bad one. I guess it's not great when you literally only have lands. I don't know what my opponent has, but it looks like they have lots of lands. Or maybe they have a 3rd color. We'll just do some Sbarra action here. Better than nothing. I don't know why. It's just kind of impossible to believe what they have. Nothing. Poor guy. Drafts green and gets unlucky. Exactly, J-Sam. It's a hard work to be a paid actor, but someone has to do it. So we'll be thanking we'll be thanking our opponent. Who's on the play? Actually, I don't know. I feel lucky, chat. I feel lucky that I'll be drawing another Frantic Inventory. He said I'll draw basic lands. I guess I can still draw the inventory at some point. Ay. Previous opponent passed the curse to us. A Radiant Fountain. Wow, look at that combo. No, Freebooter only comes when you have spells in it. And when you have no spells in it, it doesn't come. The combo. Alright, so... Come on, we also have a great draw would also be... Comeli, There it is. I told you, chat. I told you, chat, that I felt like drawing. That I was going to draw it. That's just how it feels. It's all about feeling. It's all about feelings. It's all about the feelings. I have 2 Frantic Inventory. That's it. I can draw Experimental Overload, though. There, come on. I want to draw Experimental Overload now. Die. Now. Or you know what? Oh, Kamadoska. Not good. It's no bueno. Es no bueno. I can draw Sublime Epiphany and just turn this game at any single time I can draw Sublime Epiphany and win the game, probably. That, yeah. Come on, let's draw. Experimental Overload, Frantic Inventory. Sorry. Vabbè. Che ha fatto? Porca puttana, basta. Whenever it's all damage, you can left make And the problem is that my opponent's mana was minus curse, so they have literally 7 spells in hand right now. Ma come life goes on? Ma che dici? Ok. Ok, Zephyrinius. Let's go. I have a wall. What do you have? What do you have? Sometimes blood games, if you feel like your deck is very, very strong, you want to do better. Granted, my mindset is usually just always wanting to go even. Every time I register an event. Teferi's Prodigy is really a bad magic card, although it makes me curve out. I think I'll leave it on top. It's just a body, and I don't want to flood out. That one helps. Replica is white, and a lot. The reason why I always made that one Wall of Runes in these decks is that white is the best color in my opinion, and having a good blocker is like, it's important. Trading. I think I'm trading. There's enough synergies with dogs. Plus, I just don't want to take 4 damage. The Magmut is nice in some games, but probably not in this matchup. Right, I'll trade again. Do I trade again? Yeah, I'll trade again. No, actually, no, I won't trade. No attack. I don't feel like trading. Maybe I should have. I guess that pizza. Sorry, just make sure. Sorry, I was like, felt like there was something open. Allora. I think I'll trade. Ah, yeah, I should have traded earlier. I can't. Alright, I got back these 2 guys. Sure. They have a Daybreak Charger again, so they would have just pumped it again. I don't know how am I playing this game. Probably not very well. Gas leak. Like, my kitchen is all the things are closed and outside is not smelling bad, so I don't know. All right, they're replaying their filler, and I drew Sublime Epiphany. I think I just keep on getting in with the turn those lags on mediocre 2 drops just to attack. Hello, Ethan Temple. We are 5-2, but it did draw Sublime Epiphany. And currently my data's on drawing this card means that it's 100% win rate. Dumb. Hey, la Madoshka. Imagine if I don't draw land and I lose to that. That would be bad. Alright, go to 1. Or do I sure strike here now, actually? Allora, one secondino. 6 and 3, 9. So you go to 4. Yeah, actually, I sure strike this. Right? You should be drop pumps till I lose, and I'll be very upset if I lose. Let's hope I don't lose this game. I'm silent because I'm waiting for this lower roll. Ma come no attacca? È vigilance. No, opponent. Ma no, cazzo. Oh, that's funny. Good game. I mean, it didn't matter. If they just put him down to 1, it didn't matter. Alright. Oh, Dr. Whitebone using the Add Explosion emoji? I love it. Alright, I keep, but it's not the best of the hands. Now it's much better. Alright, now the bad smell has been replaced with some nice smell of, actually, I don't know what it is, but like bread, maybe? Like homemade bread or something. Ah, this is now very nice. Like, very nice smell, you know? It's just very good upgrade. Wow, it's called a Capture Sphere. Capture Sphere, at the end of the day, is not a bad card. Much better than the first tutelage. Probably the first tutelage in this matchup is good. Yeah, perfect smell for the final boss. Indeed. What he discarded? Alright, discard a Sure Strike. Not the fastest of the curve. Definitely very bad against the first tutelage. I'm not a big fan of this card, but obviously if I do nothing, this card gets much better. The mill 4 here. Wow. Rook a mistake. Alright, I mill 4. Next turn I can go Tome Anima. Then I can steal this Kinetic Augur. And we'll see what's gonna happen. What's the spells in my graveyard? Turn to Slag, there is. Alright. You have 2 cards in end. I'll be stealing this Kinetic Augur, which is a 3/4 on my side. But they mill no spells. That's unfortunate. Crash through, they mill no spells. E che cazzo però. Vabbè, dai. Let's attack for 3. I think I will stifle the Teferi's Tutelage mill ability. Or maybe not. How many cards I have? Nah, I won't. I got 11 cards. It's still a lot of cards. They passed here, porca boia. Should have stifled the Teferi. I should have stifled the Teferi's to the legibility. I knew that. I knew that. I have 10 cards. They get a 10 here, and then I can kill them the next turn. Hopefully. I guess this way I play around Lofty Denial. Okay, what if I don't... What if I don't do this? Yeah, I'll do this end of turn. Victoria! Oh, la 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 la! Alright, back-to-back 7.